things for fun, right? Alright, so we are going to remove this stuff from Honnet. And then we need to go grab our final member in the Chapter 2 line, Olberic. Our final member. And Olberic, your job is the apothecary. Because why not? And optimize. And your defense is actually pretty good. What we're gonna do for you, though, is we're going to up your evasion. And it's gotta be, I think I have a better one for crit. Yeah, right there. Up your evasion and your crit, because your defense is actually pretty good. Alright, so now we're gonna head all the way up to Victor's Hollow for the finale of Chapter 2. Yep, and Olberic. You arrive at Victor's Hollow. Among the voices discussing the upcoming tournament, you hear the name Gustav. Like how Avansar has basically neatly resolved itself in the villain of the weak style, but everyone's sounding like it's just the beginning. Pretty much. I mean, Alphen's entire story is just him going around and helping people. So, like, he heals the plague of one town, whereas everyone else has, like, a long-ranging story to kind of go with. Olberic had set out on a new journey. His quest was to find something he had lost, the very reason for which he wielded his blade. To find an answer, he would find his former comrade, Erhardt, the man who had betrayed their liege, lord, and king. According to the brigand leader, Gaston, there is a man in Victor's Hollow who knew Erhardt. Mayhap he can tell Olberic where Erhardt had gone. Gustav is the man's name. They call him the Black Knight. Will Olberic find him here and in this town of warriors? Long time since I've seen such crowds. Hello there, traveler. I trust you know the name of our arena? Of course I do. Townsfolk here don't ever shut up about it. Anyway, that's why I've come, to see it in the grandest tourney of the year. Right you are, my friend. Right you are. There ain't no better time to visit. We got warriors from every corner of the world, willing to risk their life and limb for the ultimate honor. Only 8 champions remain. Now the preliminary battles have been fought. Of them, I say there's 4 you'll be wanting to keep an eye on. The reigning champion is Archibald, the Crusher we call him, and 4 times in a row he's claimed the prize. Joshua hails from the icy wastes of the north. They say his art's as gold as his blade. And there's Wallace Wildsword, the man who reached the final battle last year only to fall to Archibald. And then there's one more you should know. Gustav, the man they call the Black Knight. Did you say Gustav? That's right, yes. A newcomer, but he's proven his worth best in every foe he's faced thus far. There's many who's saying he might be the one to finally topple the Crusher. We got a reigning king, a stranger who's usurp his throne, and 6 more challengers, each as formidable as the next. You don't want to be missing this tourney, or you'll regret it till your dying day. Tell me something. Ask your question. I'm here to help. Where can I find this Gustav? There's something I must ask him. Finding him is easy. Just buy a ticket for the tourney, and he'll be there in all his glory. As for talking, well, that's up to him, ain't it? No one fights like Gaston, rides a bike like Gaston. There's always a crusher in these things. I mean, you're right. I see. Thank you. So I can find Gustav at the arena, but how do I convince him to talk to me? There's a man who looks like he can swing a sword. He could just be the one I need. I think he's gonna try to ask me to join the tourney.
Oh.
So that is the famous Victor Hollow Arena. You have heard of it. Oh yes, the histories say that it was first built as a penal circus where prisoners were made to fight to the death. A cruel practice. Quite, but people eventually wearied of watching men die for sport, so the fights became more humane and less deadly. Forced duels between prisoners were banned, only free men and volunteers could fight. Now that arena is where men could come test their mettle and win the glory for themselves. Tell me, Olberic, what do you think of this present-day arena? It is honorable, far better than forcing poor wretches to kill or be killed. It is still a blood sport, but fought between free men who can choose not to if that is their will. You know, Olberic has a point. Like, they can choose whether or not to fight. You know, they're not being forced to. So it's a lot different from, like, the Roman Colosseum-esque type feel. So.
Oi, knight.
A fighter, quick with the blade, ill will in his eyes. State your business, and if it's violence you seek, know that you shall have it.
Looks of him. He knows how to use that blade. Reckon he'd be more than a match for me, even if I were at full strength.
Thought you'd agree. My eyes never steered me wrong yet. My apologies for the dramatics, but I wanted Ned here to take the measure
Ned?
of you. He'd be fighting in the tourney if it weren't for his wounds.
Out of, like, all the names, like Olberic, Primrose, Honnet, Ophelia, Tressa, Ned. Ned?
If you have business with me, then state it plain.
Cecily, at your service. I'm what you'd call a promoter of sorts.
Okay.
And what is it you promote?
Arena battles mostly, and the men who fight them. Except Cecily here's done neither yet. Still looking for a big break, she is.
Stay your tongue, Ned. I do the talking, remember? You want to meet the man Gustav, yes?
You were there when I spoke to the Barker.
That's right. And I'll tell you something he didn't. Tourney fighters don't make a habit of fraternizing with the hoi polloi.
Hard's a name to come up with. I mean, that's
You
fair.
and he were old friends. That'd be one thing. But something tells me he's not expecting your visit.
Do you have a point?
I have advice. If you want to talk to Gustav, your best play would be to fight in the tourney yourself.
But how? The preliminary rounds are already over, or so I heard.
See? This is why you need me. I know a way you can get around that.
Then tell me.
Simply prove that you're a better fighter than one of the remaining champions, and make sure everyone sees it. During the tourney, local authorities turn a blind eye to public dueling. It's still against the law, mind you, but no one gets in trouble for it. Lots of men come here fancying themselves good with a blade, and they look to prove it, whether they qualify for the tourney or no.
But surely, those who have qualified are above getting involved in petty brawls.
I don't know. I don't know, Pika.
They're here to prove themselves, same as everyone. If the circumstances are right, they can no more shirk a challenge outside the arena than in it.
I'm telling you, this is your ticket to the tourney. Get the attention of one of the champions and make them challenge you. Put them in a position where they've no choice but to prove they're your better with a blade.
And what do you get out of all of this?
When you do get into the tourney, you'll fight under my colors. If you reach the final battle, I'll have fighters lining up to put their seal on a contract with me.
So essentially, Olberic gets close to Gustav to find the information he needs. she gets to basically claim that Olberic fought under her colors as a manager, and then people are going to want her as their manager because she's a manager of a champion. Quid pro quo.
Ah, a deal where we both benefit.
Is there a better kind? I'll get my scribe to draw up the contract. What name will you use?
My own. Olberic Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? The unbending blade of Hornburg himself?
A fine figure. And famous, too. Told you I could pick him, Ned. Well, my lordship, I think this partnership is going to work out handsomely.
Now, well now, which one of these hot-blooded types would be up for a duel? Oh man, you wanna fight?
You there.
If you're looking to pick a fight, you come to the right place. Oh yeah, a fight with this one will surely raise some eyebrows. You won't be living for long. Look at this thing. Don't be fooled by the name. You can poke him full of holes with spears and arrows. If you have favorite element attacks, try wind and dark. Okay. Ooh. He's got 6 stars. He's got 6.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is
Take that.
truly joined. The battle is
See that?
victory.
Nice try, dude. Hey, hey, hey. There's no getting multiple attacks before me. As I literally get 4 attacks before he can move again. Uno, dos, tres.
Now
Alright, apothecary. First aid.
you shall be healed.
First aid recovers so much, dude. It's insane.
Have at you.
Let's go ahead and first aid again. That way it actually wastes a turn, so that way we get an additional mark on that. Now we can break. Brand's Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
Goodbye.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Just gone. Just gone. No one never fought no one stronger than me. No. Get good, bro. Hello. Would you like to fight too? Hey, no doing things I can't do. That's cheating. Does it anyway. You fixing for trouble, old man? Cause I got plenty to give the likes of you. I think a fight with this one is surely to raise some eyebrows. Devil take ya. You've bitten off more than you know. Sure. Alright. Let's scrutinize you, find out some information about you. Still struggles to defend against blades, daggers, and swords of the like. Fire and lightning too, if you can leverage that. Okay? So swords and daggers. You're the final boss of this man's life and you just walk the floor with him. I mean, he should have picked the fight with me.
With honor. Victory
Take that.
shall be too slow. Have at
Take
you.
that. Take another.
Victory. Have at
And
you.
one final one. Oh, and look at that. We're completely maxed. Brand's Thunder.
Is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee. With each battle, I grow
Oh my god, Brand's Thunder's so good.
eyeing me.
Get me out of here. Come now, is that all? Is there none among you who can best my fighter? His name is Olberic Eisenberg, one of the twin blades of the once proud realm of Hornburg. Come, don't cower in the crowds, or have you not the courage to face the unbending blade? When you have the main character syndrome, but you are in fact a nameless interchangeable NPC. Could it truly be Olberic Eisenberg still lives? Eisenberg, isn't he supposed to be famous or something? Are you daft woman? Everyone's heard of the unbending blade. If he's so great, why isn't he fighting in the tourney? How long will this take? I've fought all comers. You're not quitting on me now, are you? No. But I like it not when my fate is in another's hands. Cause me, it's Victorino, the bounty hound, the one who collected coin for the heads of the 7 ill-famed buccaneers. Aha, a man at least wears his blade like he knows how to use it. Give him space, lads. There's a tourney champion. Aye, the Buccaneers' Bane, no less. 10 leaves. I got 10 leaves on. Who will match it? She's speaking the truth? Are you the unbending blade? When a name reaches me on the high seas, I reckon the man who wears it done something to earn it. You're one of the tourney champions. Aye, Victorino's the name. I watched you fight the others. And I started wondering myself if he could be better than me. And once that question came, I had no choice but to find myself an answer. Wait, we need witnesses, a bigger crowd. The plaza, fight your battle there. I'm willing. Right. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the stakes. I'll see you there, knight. Well, I got a tournament champion to bite. Let's fight. Let's fight. How's my health? Let me get some Inspiring Plums. Where do these people come up with these names? I don't know. At least Victorino's better than Ned. I am Victorino, the Buccaneers' Bane. Who are you? I'm Ned. Shall we get to it, knight? I'm a man of the sea and never was one for standing on ceremony. Ready when you are.
I will not fail.
Well, at least I get everybody. Okay. Let's do this Trade Tempest. Okay, so the guys in the front are not weak to that.
The battle is truly
let's do Level Slash. Everyone weak to sword. Beautiful. Hunter skills, Arrow Storm. I hit every single one of those. That was a good amount of damage actually coming out from that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about nicknames. Oh, I get that. Firestorm. Okay, so not weak to fire. Interesting. Pirate's Pride. Ow. Sir, that was not very nice.
Out of my way.
Let's do Dagger. I'll break you. Blizzard. Okay, one of them are down.
What to do?
I've already tried that, so Lance, okay, you're done.
The battle is truly joined.
Let's do regular slash. You're gonna cleave, and you miss Cyrus. That's awesome. No, I don't really want to count this as a boss battle because he's not huge. Dagger, okay. Let's do sword. And now he's completely open. Brand's Thunder.
Is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
Nice. And we'll do lightning now. Gone. Yeah, it's not the boss theme. He was just a generic guy. I'm pretty sure Gustav's gonna end up being the final boss of this. The knight's gone and done it. Swoons. What about the tourney? We all know the rule. The strongest remains. Wait,
What?
does she have the right of it? 'Twas a street ball, no more. Aye, but street or the arena, the strongest remains. That's how it's always been. Hear me, I lost in a fair and open battle, and this man stands here victorious. Might is right, the strongest remains. My place in the tournament is his. What say you? 'Tis yours if you'll have it. I will.
I see.
You are a man of honor. Sometimes nicknames happen, like my friends call me in Final Fantasy, the Life Beast. That's fair. And so did Olberic Eisenberg win his place in the Grand Tourney. Before long, rumors of a great night, the last remnants of a fallen realm, spread across every alehouse in town. All who claimed to have witnessed the battle, many more than stood in the plaza that day, spoke in awe of the speed and the strength of his blade.
I